I've been waiting a couple years for a mod like this to come along, and I'm so excited to finally see it come to market. What we're looking at is angel wing puddle lights, and these have got to be the coolest mod that I've seen in a long time. So today we've got the mod here, we're gonna install it, we're gonna check it out, and I got a little extra surprise that's gonna add a sweet new touch to my mirrors when we're all finished. Stick around. For those of you new to the channel, I'm Anton, a power engineer, industrial mechanic, and a Red Seal electrician. We cover all kinds of products and topics in an approachable way for the average everyday person. I'm glad you found us. Hello and welcome back to Gears and Tech. We've done a ton of mods on our Tesla Model Y here, and many of you know that we come from a Mustang Mach-E. Now, the thing that I loved about the Mach-E was it actually had little lights in the side mirrors that shine on the ground and show a Mustang logo on the ground whenever you walk up to the car. And I thought that was a really cool touch. And it's something that I really wished that the Tesla would add. And finally, aftermarket companies have found a way to add similar lights into the mirrors on the Tesla. And currently, the only one that you get has these angel wings. Now, it's kind of cheesy, but it's really cool. So we might as well do a quick unboxing, see what's in this thing, and then jump straight to the install. Now, this is the box here. There's not a lot to see, and I haven't checked this out. So the kit that we're looking at came from Hanshow. I will put a link in the description to this kit if you want one just like it. So this has got to be the mirror piece itself. And there you can see, so this is really quite simply just a bottom piece that replaces the bottom of your mirror. This is the little projector light here. So all we got to do is find a way to power this up. So that's one side. This one's obviously going to be the other side. They feel actually pretty high quality. So as far as the ABS plastic that it is, it's kind of a shiny finish that looks really well molded. It seems like it's not cheap. It's not cheap feeling. It looks okay, so it won't look out of place on your premium Tesla vehicle. Then we've got just two wiring harnesses to make it all fit. Surprisingly, I don't see a plastic pop tool or pry tool, which we're gonna actually need for the install. Now, luckily for us, I've got an assortment of plastic tools and stuff that I got when I was looking at wrapping my boat, which I actually did in a different video. So if you're wondering about wrapping a boat, you can check that video out. But I've got a lot of the tools and plastic pry stuff from that kit. So I don't know if you're gonna need these tools for the install. We'll check what I end up using actually when I do the install. But this is everything that comes in the kit. So next, we might as well jump right into the install. Now, I've seen a few videos on the installs of these kits, and I'm actually gonna do it in a little different order than I've seen in all those videos because I'm not really sure why they do it in the order they do. It makes more sense for me to do it in the order that I'm doing it. So this should work out, hopefully. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop the top cover off, and I'm thinking this tool is the one that I wanna use. So the cover, you just need to get underneath it here. I'm not gonna use that tool. I'm gonna try using this tool. The cover comes flying off and goes a lot of different places. So I'm gonna try and do this without having it fly all over the place. Ha! So the cover is just gonna fly. But there's just these little clips that, I don't know if you guys can see, there's little clips on here that hold it on. So all I did was just pry out from the edge and then pop, and then the whole cover came off. So I'm gonna throw that on the seat there. Now the next thing I'm gonna do is actually take the mirror out. And the way that you do that, I'm pushing it all the way in here, and then you just get your fingers behind there and then pull out on the mirror. Like that. Now, you might feel like you're going to break it. It's pretty robust. And then everybody disconnects the mirror. I'm not sure I need to. I think I can leave it dangling here just fine. Now, the next step, you either need to undo all the motor stuff or remove the bottom. I personally think I want to remove the bottom first. And I'm going to use this same tool. Now, there's little clips here. So all I'm going to do is get a little bit of pressure. Oh, a little pressure under there. And a little pressure under there to try and release these clips like that. And then that should just pop right off, and it does. So there was just these two little clips here that held it on, just one there, and then it just kind of came off. And this is the part that's going to get replaced with our projector piece. So now I can move on to taking this piece out, and you need a special screwdriver for that. Now I'm using a T15 Torx bit, and then we just unscrew the motor piece here. There's a little spring that comes with it, so make sure you don't lose that. That's what that looks like. And then this just pops right off. Just go like that to try and get it in there. Now I don't know if you need to or not, but I ended up taking out the T10 Torx screws that were around the outside of this, and that was the only way that that motor came out. So I didn't actually need to take that middle bit out. So I'm gonna screw it back in before I lose any pieces. Okay, so I got that back in because I don't think I needed to take that out. Now the next thing we're gonna do is connect up our harness here. So we're gonna come around to this side first. We're going to unplug this harness here. And then this guy plugs into its place. Like that. And then the harness we just unplugged plugs into this piece of the adapter here. And then we clip that on somewhere where it's out of the way. Now I've unplugged the motor. I'm going to put that on the windshield where I won't lose it. And then we pass this connector down here. There's a little switch on there that I'm not sure what that switch is for. That's interesting. And then will this pass down there? And we're going to plug this guy in. Looks like it only goes one way. Like that. And then this guy is going to plug right back in, correct way. And then we're going to see if that fits. Let's get that down there, get that down there, and that down there. And this is going to plug into that. And then this is going to go back up like that. And this is going to plug in like that, and then that. There, now it's ready to be screwed back together. So we'll start with that one. And then we just, because my screwdriver has a fat tip, I got to move the motor back around just so that it can reach into each spot, just like that. And I can move this and make sure it's still tight. Now I'm ready to attach this, so I'm going to plug this in like that, and then I think this just pops right back on, but I've got this connector that I need kind of sort of out of the way. I'm going to turn that up like that, and that should keep it out of the way enough. And then I can try and clip this thing on where it's supposed to go. I think it just goes up and in. So clip that and clip that. Okay, that's all clipped back together. Here we are on the front. Now I've got the wiring kind of tucked over here. I just don't want it to be in the way of the mirror as it's moving around. That's why I want to really be sure that it's tucked away nicely, because that's going to be very, very important. But then, because I didn't unplug the mirror, it didn't matter if I looked at any of that stuff. I just got to put the mirror back, just like that. So now the mirror is back on. Now with the mirror back on, it's time to put our back cover on, which normally would just clip back on. But if you have a look here, you can see I actually had this cover wrapped. And the wrap is peeling off because it's a tight corner to try and wrap this. So that's where the top secret upgrade surprise is, and I want to show you guys these. So I just want to make sure you see what I'm dealing with here. This is the wrap. This is actually the better of the two. Now a good wrapper out there is watching this video saying, well, I would have never had that problem. I would have done it in one piece. But there's so many folds on this mirror, it's very hard to do in one piece. So I picked up these. And what these are, real carbon fiber mirror skins. And what these are, they're not a full replacement. So you can see they have double-sided sticky tape in here, and they're designed to go right over top of this. I grabbed the wrong one out. Let me grab So I got these guys. Now these are matte carbon fiber. There's different options. I wanted matte carbon fiber because it matches the spoiler I have on the back of the car, and it matches kind of the look that I'm going for. So all the exterior pieces I wanted to be carbon fiber. So this will just pop right over top of that, like that, and then stick on. And then now this would be a carbon fiber covered mirror. So you don't have to do the Angel Wing upgrade that I'm doing to put these on your car. In fact, this is one of the easiest mods you can do because you just stick it over top. You don't have to pull this off to apply it. So I'm going to stick the mirror back on, and then we're going to apply our carbon fiber cover. Now to put the mirror back on, you really just slide it back down and then push it into place because it's just clipped on. Now with our mirror back on, I'm going to give it just a quick wipe. I did wash the car, so the mirror should be pretty clean as it is. Now, it is wrapped, and I'm going to leave the wrap on just because if I decide I want to take the carbon fiber piece off, I want to be able to have a separation between the tape and the actual finished product there. So I'm just going to peel off all of the backing. And we get one shot at this, so we're going to try and do it the best we can. Now with all those backs off, we're going to just slide this thing on, hopefully, nicely. Just like that. Look at that. And then we're just going to push around on it just to make sure that that sticky tape attached to something. And there we go. And that is all it takes to do the install. It's actually quite simple. It's not as hard as it might look. You don't need to be very technical to do it. This finishes one mirror. I'm going to jump over to the other one off camera, and then we're going to check out the finished product. There you have it. That's everything it takes to install these. Super easy. We've got both sides done. That's a really cool custom touch to your Tesla. If you're looking for something to spend a little bit of extra money on that just adds that unique features that nobody else has, this might be the kit that you're looking for. If you want the kit that we installed today, I'll put a link in the description down below. And don't forget to tell me what you guys think. Is this cool? Is it cheesy? Do you want it on your car? I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Hey, thanks for watching all the way to the end of this video. We hope you enjoy the content in this video. We'd love to have you come back. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And for those subscribers who are looking for that extra special thing that you can do to support this channel, consider joining our members group. That's where we're building this community, the Gears and Tech community, where we can all enjoy content together. You'll get special perks, which we'd love for you to check out by clicking the link down below. For those of you who are just happy to watch the video, that's okay too. You can check out some of our other content right over here, where we've got some previous videos that have already been uploaded and enjoyed by many of our viewers already. We do hope to see you again. This has been Gears and Tech. Have a great day.